Imagine a world where someone vanishes from the internet. No posts, no messages, no digital trace. This isn't due to tragedy, but a deliberate choice for digital silence. Many assume such a disappearance would simply lead to being forgotten. However, the reality is far more complex. The effects ripple through emotional, financial, psychological, and social spheres. In 2026, stepping away from the online world can be as impactful as vanishing from real life. Today's exploration delves into the unexpected consequences of a modern digital death, revealing just how intertwined online presence has become with everyday existence. Section 1. Your relationships react first. When someone disappears from the internet, the assumption isn't that they're seeking tranquility, it's that something is wrong. The first casualty is social availability. In a world where checking in has been replaced by scrolling through feeds, a sudden silence online creates an immediate sense of disconnection. Friends may notice the absence and consider reaching out, but most will not. The initial thought is that the person is simply busy. Over time, that perception shifts to seeing them as distant. Eventually, the absence becomes normalized and people stop thinking about it altogether. Digital presence has become synonymous with social presence. Without regular updates, messages, or activity, it's as if someone has been erased from the collective social map. The lack of online interaction can make a person feel invisible, even to those who once felt close. This phenomenon highlights how deeply digital connections have replaced traditional forms of social engagement. The disappearance from online spaces doesn't just signal a break from technology, it can feel like a complete erasure from the social world. Section 2. Your identity starts to blur. In today's world, an online identity often becomes the primary version of a person that others interact with. When that digital presence vanishes, the identity left behind becomes frozen in time. People remember only what was last shared, the final post, the most recent project, or the last glimpse of personality displayed online. This digital self transforms into a kind of museum exhibit, preserved, untouched, and increasingly inaccurate as time passes. While the digital version remains static, the real person continues to grow and change. But these developments happen silently and invisibly to the outside world. The gap between the evolving real self and the unchanging digital persona widens quickly, creating a sense of discomfort. Friends, colleagues, and acquaintances may continue to reference the outdated online version, unaware of any personal growth or change that has occurred since the disappearance. This disconnect highlights the limitations of digital identity and the challenges of being truly seen in a world where presence is measured by activity and updates, rather than by genuine, ongoing connection. Section 3. You discover what parts of your life were artificial. A pivotal moment in digital death arrives with the realization of how many aspects of life once existed solely because of an online presence. Opinions were shared for validation, hobbies were performed for an audience, jokes were crafted to earn likes, and identities were shaped to satisfy algorithms. When all of these activities come to a halt, an unexpected transformation unfolds. At first, there is a sense of lightness, as the pressure to perform fades away. This is often followed by boredom, as the constant stimulation and feedback disappear. Eventually, a sense of freedom emerges. Digital death removes the layers of performance, leaving only the interests and values that truly matter. The absence of an audience allows for genuine self-reflection and a return to authentic pursuits. Most people never encounter this experience, as the pull of digital engagement remains strong. Yet, for those who do, the process reveals what is essential and meaningful, unfiltered by the expectations of others or the demands of online platforms. The result is a rare clarity about what genuinely matters in life. Section 4. Your productivity changes dramatically. When someone disappears from the internet, the brain experiences a profound transformation. The constant stream of notifications vanishes, along with the microdopamine hits from likes and comments, the endless comparison traps, and the ever-present digital noise. In this newfound quiet, attention span begins to stretch, allowing for deeper thinking and improved focus. Tasks that once felt fragmented become easier to complete, and the ability to finish projects strengthens. This shift brings a new awareness of just how much time and mental energy was previously devoted to online interactions and the expectations of others. The realization emerges that much of each day was spent renting out attention to strangers and algorithms. Digital death, in this sense, returns the most valuable asset of all, an uninterrupted mind. Without the distractions of the digital world, clarity and creativity can flourish. The mind is free to wander, reflect, and engage with the world in a more meaningful way, unburdened by the demands of constant connectivity and external validation. Section 5. The algorithm removes you quickly. Taking a break from content creation quickly reveals a stark reality. Algorithms forget users even faster than friends do. The longer the absence, the more difficult it becomes to regain lost ground. Reach collapses, visibility drops to zero, and platforms treat returning users as if they are starting from scratch. Digital death is not just a period of silence. It is actively penalized by the systems that once amplified every post and interaction. This phenomenon exposes a harsh truth about the relationship between individuals and digital platforms. Control over relevance and visibility does not belong to the user, but to the algorithms and policies of the platforms themselves. The sense of ownership over an online presence is, in reality, an illusion. Platforms dictate who is seen, who is heard, and who is forgotten. As a result, stepping away from the digital stage means surrendering influence and connection, often with little hope of fully reclaiming them upon return. The experience underscores the fragile nature of digital relevance and the power platforms hold over personal and professional visibility. Section 6. Financial life without the internet. Many people are unaware of just how much their income relies on constant connectivity. Remote work, client communications, side hustles, payments, online marketplaces, digital tools, banking, taxes, and documentation all depend on being online. Attempting to live offline quickly reveals that the modern economy is not designed to accommodate digital absence. Every aspect of daily life expects individuals to be reachable, trackable, and responsive at all times. As digital silence extends, earning potential begins to shrink. Opportunities for remote work and freelance projects diminish. Clients may move on, and access to essential financial services becomes more complicated. Even basic transactions and administrative tasks can become challenging without a digital presence. The infrastructure of the modern world is built on the assumption of constant availability and instant communication. Ultimately, digital silence comes with a tangible financial cost. The ability to participate fully in the economy is closely tied to online engagement, making it difficult to sustain a livelihood without it. This reality highlights the deep integration of technology into every facet of economic life and the challenges faced by those who choose to disconnect. Section 7. You learn who you are without the audience. One of the most profound revelations that comes with digital death is the encounter with an unfiltered self, the version that is no longer performing for an audience. This experience brings clarity about genuine interests, true thoughts, and the aspects of life that are genuinely missed, as well as those that are not. It becomes clear which relationships hold real value, which goals continue to inspire, and which dreams were never truly authentic. This process acts as an identity detox, stripping away the layers built for social approval and external validation. The absence of digital performance creates space for honest self-reflection, often leading to discomfort and unfamiliarity. Long-standing habits and patterns are challenged, and the process can feel unsettling. Yet, it is within this discomfort that transformation occurs. The journey through digital silence reveals what is truly meaningful, allowing for a deeper understanding of personal values and desires. It is a rare opportunity to redefine identity on one's own terms, free from the pressures and expectations of the online world. The result is a more authentic, grounded sense of self, shaped by genuine experience rather than digital performance. Section 8. So what's the point? Digital death is not about erasing every online account or retreating to a life of complete isolation. Instead, it is a conscious examination of how much daily existence is influenced by algorithms rather than personal intentions. The concept centers on making deliberate choices, prioritizing genuine presence over constant performance, seeking depth instead of being overwhelmed by digital noise, and valuing real connections above the clutter of online interactions. This approach encourages the design of a life where technology serves as a tool rather than a controlling force. The goal is to use the internet mindfully, ensuring that it enhances rather than dictates experiences and relationships. By stepping back and reassessing the role of digital platforms, individuals can reclaim agency over their time, attention, and identity. Ultimately, digital death is about creating boundaries and fostering a healthier relationship with technology. It is a reminder that the internet should be used to enrich life, not to consume it. The challenge lies in striking a balance, leveraging the benefits of connectivity while maintaining control over personal values and authentic living. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.